Hey folks, today is December the 16th. It's currently 9:04 in the morning. As you guys can see here, I'm looking at the USD CAD. I'm expecting a trade setup here. All three of the higher time frames are green. Green here, green here. Actually, we don't have our green dot, so that wouldn't be a setup. Let's keep on scrolling through and see if we can find something worth trading. Same problem here. We need those white dots to give us a sell. NZD USD, nothing there. Nothing there. And this is a bit too sideways for me to want to trade it. All right, so basically right now we're just going to wait it out and see if we can't get, actually Euro USD, we got all reds here, got our white dots here, got our yellow dot there. This is just turning red. It's kind of on a little downtrend. It's making lower lows. All right, so this right here looks like a potential trade setup. Just waiting on this bar to end. All right, so we have a few minutes until this bar ends, so we'll come back and see if this closes red, or if the cloud closes red. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, we're coming to the closing of this bar. Got 40 seconds, as you can see here, and this has made a nice heavy push down. Once this bar closes, we'll go ahead and enter a short trade. All right, so we're now in our first trade here. As you guys can see, all the higher time frames are red. We got red down here, red here. The cloud is red. We have the yellow and white signal bars up here. Not signal bars, signal dots, I should say. Or the yellow swing dot and the white signal dot. So now let's go ahead and pause it and see what happens. All right, guys, one more thing. I wanted to check out the STM market movers indicator. If you guys will recall, let me pull this back over. This is week 1 STM market movers. This is what I just downloaded. Didn't have time to do it last night, so I'm looking at doing it this morning. And as you can see, here it is right here, STM market movers. So let's go ahead and add it to the chart. Let me go through the guide really quick and make sure I don't need to change any of this. All right, so it says inside the settings tab, the only settings that you should change are check pairs. All right, so let me see what we're currently checking here. Euro USD is there. London start hour, they said I can change that. 8:13:22. I'm just going to assume those are correct. All right, check pairs. If you want to add more instruments to be checked by our indicator, just add the instrument. All right, double check the starting time of 3 market sessions with your broker and input inside London, New York, and Asian start time. The current time is set to GMT that most brokers use. However, some brokers still might have different times, so when in doubt, just contact your broker to confirm. I'm going to assume that those are correct. Once everything is connected, you will get a list of the best pairs to watch. All right, let's see. What I'm hoping is that it doesn't put it right here. Actually, let's go ahead and test it and see if it places it right on top of this. And it placed it right on top of that. So that's going to need to be put on a different chart. And also, I'm pretty sure, let me check the back office here. Wow, that is a nice, a nice healthy push down there. If you guys recall that first trade I took, the market was going sideways, but after I started focusing on not taking sideways trades, and again, this is only my 3rd trade, but it's definitely looking good when you avoid those sideways trades. And again, sideways is something like this. We don't want to be taking trades in situations where the market is, just bouncing off of 2 levels, going sideways. We want to avoid that. All right, something else I happened to notice in the forum section. All right, hi, Nicola. You quote that you can make good money just trading 60 minutes per day, a few days per week. I'm hoping to be proved wrong, but I cannot see how you do this trading the 15-minute charts without being glued to your screen for a good number of hours. Would you be able to put alerts on the indicators, which can then email you when any of the relevant indicators change color, or even better, when a setup is about to occur just before it happens? All right, let's see what he said. First, it's not that hard to work for an hour and still be profitable. Here's my thinking behind that. You can expect markets to move around opening of Asian, UK, and US session. Usually the first hour of each session is going to be the most volatile. So if you start 10 to 15 minutes before sessions open and start making a plan, you can make a plan really fast, and I like to be there for the first hour to be sure I don't miss anything. After the first hour, you can just check the market every few hours for a second to see if there is something coming for trading or not. Very nice. If the markets don't give you something in the first hour, just turn off your screen. It's going to be slow. I love to leverage the console notification with STM. If we get a new pattern, there is over 65% chance we will see a signal dot on MT4, so try that. We will add alerts really fast to our indicators so you can even cut that time. All right, he's talking about what he wants to see in a signal dot, and here, don't worry, we'll work out something next week. So that means we have audio alerts coming next week, which is awesome. I have it on my to-do list when I return home. Okay, so extremely good news. I've had a few of you guys ask me about the alerts, and look at this trade. Just phenomenal. Really looking good right now. We don't have any news coming up. As you guys can see here, all our news is done for the day right now. After a big push down like this, we should expect a little pullback. And I'm perfectly happy with this take profit level. As you guys can see down here, we have a level right here that could be potential support. So I'm glad that we're going to be able to take our profit before we hit this level. All right, I want to go ahead and check out week 2 in the training section. All right, this is week 2, supply and demand code S&D indicator. Download S&D indicator using this button. Okay, what I'm thinking is a lot of these are ways for us to put what's already in the dashboard on our charts. Let me check the chart out real quick and see if that's what's happening here. All right, I want to check that online traders console. All right, so supply and demand code. All right, so we do already have this right here. And I'm trying to see if this gives us any information in here. It doesn't look like it does. All right, so let's go ahead and click on that. I want to check out the manual. All right, let me go ahead and pause it, and I'm going to look at trying this out, and we'll see what it looks like. All right, here it is here, the STMSD. Let's go ahead and take a look at this and see what it looks like. All right, as you guys can see, we got this added up here. It has several levels, which I'm assuming those there it is. Very nice. All right, so I'm assuming these are levels of selling that are gonna happen if we should get to them, and these are levels of buying that are gonna happen should we get to them. All right, so we'll keep that on the chart. It's always good to see this stuff instead of just having numbers. And we got our little pullback here. All right, that's everything as far as my weekly trainings. I'm up to week 2 right now. And let me see if week 3 has anything for me. I don't think it's going to let me access it yet. All right, yeah, it's not letting me open week 3. I've tried it 4 or 5 times. It's not letting me open. I'm gonna have to wait till next week to get over to that one. Okay. We're on the Euro USD, so let's see what it's saying right now about Euro USD. Pattern scanner.